Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Discus page Holland and Discus.info websites. We're having our video interviews here at the International Discus Championship in Duisburg. Next to me is Mr. Shahar Danziger from Israel. Welcome Shahar, nice to see you here.
Nice to see you here also.
You've traveled a long way from Israel to here to Germany, and you brought in some fish?
Yes, I brought some 5 fish with me.
Yeah.
To the competition.
And can you know which tank members they are in?
Let's see if I remember. I know that 106, 107, 127, 183 and 93.
Okay, people can now look on our websites and see which fish you brought in. We have seen your fish in the past and you already won some awards here.
Yes, I won a third prize on the solid red category on 2006. And on 2008 I won the Internet People's Choice by Discus page Holland, and the first place on the solid blue category.
Okay, so you know what it is to win here.
I know what it
You've
is.
looked around, you've seen all the fish.
Yes.
And what do you expect your chances are?
And my chances this year are less good than 2 years before. I think the level of fish raised in the last 2 years, which is very nice to see, because we always have new goals to achieve. I think there are wonderful snakeskin this year, and also a lot of ring leopards, which are very interesting. And also the red category is very tough now.
Okay. At the moment there are cones in the championship tanks and ornaments for the wilds. What do you think about that?
I think that is nice. It's harder to pick the fish, and it's harder to see them. Maybe you must invest some more time on every fish, but the fish feel much better, and it seems that those regulations are pretty good for the fish.
Okay.
And that's the most important thing.
As you know, a lot of people try to breed discus at home because it's an amazing fish. You do it professionally, but under very difficult circumstances. For example, can you tell me how much water you can change?
The water is always a problem in Israel. I'm trying to reduce the percentage of water change to 5 to 15% a day.
We all know that's not a lot of water changes as some Asian breeders do. But how do you manage to handle the filter systems, because they must be huge to get the right water levels?
I work with big filter systems. I changed my breeding room until 2010. Yeah. I breed discus in open systems. Each aquarium was on its own. I had a sponge filter in the tank, and I was keeping water all the time. It was something like 50% a day. It was very water consuming. And in 2010 the regulation in Israel was so tough that it was either to build a new room and start a new thing, or to close the discus business. So we built a new room which every 1 cubic meter has its own filter, and we changed 10% of the water, and it works tremendously good.
You've made a bigger filter system.
Yes, with a lot of with high density of bacteria media, which is plastic like bioballs.
Yeah. And
it works very well. The ammonia and nitrate levels are very low. The nitrate is a problem. Nitrate, NO3 is a problem, but that we change with 10% to 15% water changes a day.
Okay. So under difficult circumstances you can even breed discus. Another difficulty for you in your country is the food.
I think that this is an advantage, because we don't have any live food available. You must grow it yourself, which is time consuming and it is a lot of risks. You must keep it in I believe in a biosecure environment. All my places are enclosed doors, and we keep it very, very clean. and to get something from the outside or something that is alive, like mosquitoes, larvae, so it's dangerous. So I had to stick with dry food and beef heart. And I think in the middle of 2006 I cut off the beef heart and stick to the dry food after.
You're only feeding dry food nowadays?
I'm only feeding with dry food.
So it's possible, you proved it, to breed discus, to keep discus on dry foods only?
Definitely, yes.
And I know you have been feeding tetra for many years.
Yes.
And you told me you're going to try the tropical foods we have here.
Yes, I have a very good relationship with Tropical, and I have a very nice line of discus foods. And I'm willing to get a test now. Now it is imported to Israel already, and soon we will get the results.
No, well, we're waiting for that, and we hope to see you again then in another issue of, for example, Discus Brief or Discus Live. And some of the famous authors are coming along and write about your hatchery again. I would like to thank you for this short interview.
I would like to thank you for the interview.
And hope to see you here again in 2 years, but maybe with fish you take with him or what you expect to be winners.
I hope so.
Okay, see you in 2 years.
See you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.